What is going on, internet? Let me get myself situated here. Alright, I think I'm ready to go, except for the fact that I am, again, really tired. If you were on my, on here yesterday with me, I think I'm got a slightly new position here. I moved my mic over to the side of my couch, and so that's exciting stuff. You knew I've been on overnight shift, even though I took tonight off now, so now I'm finally good. But I did work overnight last night. Anyway, I'm Johnny Vinyl. This is the Co-oping Toward Hatred channel. Subscribe and tell your friends. Tell your friends to join us here. We're going to be live reacting to the Xbox conference, which should be exciting. Lots of rumors out this morning about pricing. Jeff Keighley seems to be reporting that the Scorpio is going to be 500 bones. I think that's probably likely. I was hoping for 400, but 500 seems about right too. But let me ask you guys, and you contribute here in the chat. Tell me what you think of this. What if they offer the option for $500, but there's a second option where, and I thought of this the other day. Actually, I thought of it a couple weeks ago, and it kind of makes more sense to me the more I think about it. But what if they offer you a choice of, if you were to commit to Xbox Game Pass, which is $9.99 a month, if you were to commit to that for 2 years, then they would sell you the Scorpio for $300. And so, you know, they subsidize it that way. So you end up paying more in the long run, but very short up front. Plus you get Game Pass, which has been fucking awesome so far. What would you guys think of that model? So you got a choice to just buy the console outright for a large lump sum, or subsidize it with Game Pass and pay a small amount up front. What do you guys think? Let's check the chat where nobody has said anything. That's not true. There's some people who talked when they first came in. But I would like to hear some more from you. What else should we see today? We know we're going to see Anthem, and boy, I have gotten myself so excited over that. They put up an image on their Twitter, and I was looking at it, and actually, I shouldn't say I am the first one that kind of saw this. Somebody else pointed out on Reddit that there were no guns in that image, which is very interesting. I wonder if everybody's suit is basically like an Iron Man suit, where they have stuff built in, like lasers in their hands and missiles and whatever. They could use melee weapons. They could do whatever the hell they wanted. That would be good. And everybody had huge jetpacks too, just like Iron Man does. If it controlled like an Iron Man game, a co-op Iron Man game, kind of like, boy, that would just get me so fucking excited. That's now what I am dying for it to be. Derek Flores says he would take that deal about a subsidized Xbox. Yeah, I think I would too. Hey Derek, tell me how's my volume? Do I sound okay? Especially compared to their music should be playing now. Does everything look alright and sound alright on your end? Let me know. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna turn the sound on my phone here just for a second, just so I can hear my volume and make sure I'm okay. And I know that's going to cause some echo problems, but it'll just be a second. Huh. I sound a little bit quiet, but not too bad. I think we're going to roll with it because to change the volume, I have to go back over there and sit down and then retest it, and so I'm just going to leave it because it sounds okay. It's not terrible. You're a little quiet, Derek says. Alright, fine. I am going to go change it. Just a bit. Hang on. Alright, I turned them down just a little bit. And maybe I could try to talk more directly into the mic. Shit, I'm trying to make myself comfortable here. The arms of my couch are a little too big. I wish I could get the mic kind of out further this way. Maybe I'll go back, I don't know, we'll test, but I'm thinking maybe for the Bethesda show tonight I'll go back to how I had it set up for EA, I don't know. Or maybe I'll just talk louder as the thing goes on, because I'm just waking up and my voice is kind of warming up. Oh, I slept like 3 hours. Not great, but hey, I took off work tonight, thank God. Alright, I'm looking at my numbers here. I know there's a few of you watching right now who aren't talking in the chat. Talk to me. Talk to us. Tell us what's going on. What do you guys want to see today? I think I was starting, anyway, yeah, so we'll definitely see Anthem. We already know that. We know we'll see Sea of Thieves. We know we'll see State of Decay 2. We're probably going to see Crackdown. I hope we're going to see Crackdown, for fuck's sake. There's some rumors flying around about a Ori and the Blind Forest sequel. I think that is pretty likely. It doesn't quite like show off the Scorpio. Like it's not a visually incredible game, but it's neat. I like that first one. I haven't played enough of it yet. I'll need to get back to it. There's always a chance. I'm kind of looking at my notes here and chat, looking at everything. I'm all over the place today, folks. Alriite, so there was also last week, it seemed the rumors were a little stronger. They've kind of died down a little bit, but there was talk of a Splinter Cell game, but that could also be at Ubisoft's. That doesn't necessarily have to be at Microsoft's, because that's a series that used to be exclusive to them, but has went multi-platform a long time ago. So we could see that tomorrow at Ubisoft, or we could see it today. I'd like to see it today, or it might not happen. You know, it's just rumors. I think it's about time for Splinter Cell to come back. They could always bring back some of their old IPs that we haven't seen in a while, especially stuff from Rare. Even though I know Rare is working on Sea of Thieves, it could be somebody else working on, like, they could take Perfect Dark or Banjo-Kazooie or Battletoads even, and have another team do it. Killer Instinct was a Rare game originally, and now it's gone to somebody else, so that could always happen. I'd really like to see Crimson Skies. It was one of my favorite original Xbox games, and it's been gone ever since then. It wouldn't be like a huge blockbuster announcement to most people, but fuck, I'd be excited. I kind of suspect, alright, they've said Halo 6 is not going to be here, but I think that there was a spin-off from Halo 3 called ODST back in the day. And I think Halo 5 might have a spin-off like that. I think the most likely one would be something like Halo Blue Team, which would be explaining what exactly Master Chief was up to during the parts that we didn't see him in Halo 5, which was a significant amount of that game. And I think you definitely want to have a Halo game. I think that's a possibility. Not a full-blown sequel, but a spin-off built off of Halo 5 and made optimized for Scorpio. What else did I write down here? Torsten asked me, do you think Scorpio will have a different UI than Xbox One? I think no, they'll have the same UI, but I think that UI is about to get a major update from what we have right now. So I think the UI for both the Xbox One and the Scorpio is going to change. But I don't think they would have separate UIs. Maybe Scorpio will have a couple of... I think it'll run better on Scorpio. The UI on Xbox has always been a little chuggy. I love how it's laid out. Everybody complains about it. They say, oh, it's too confusing. I completely disagree. I think it's laid out beautifully. I think it's very intuitive, but it just performs chuggy, and that's always upset me. Derek asks, one of the games from EA was supposed to be showing more today. That's Anthem. That's that Iron Man, well, what I hope is an Iron Man type game. Looks like an Iron Man type game, but with a Destiny multiplayer bent. That's the thing I'm most excited to see, because it's from BioWare, man. It's not just an EA game, it's a BioWare game, and that's my favorite studio. Yes, even after Andromeda. I loved Andromeda. But this is actually not even the same studio within BioWare that made Andromeda anyway. But that had me so excited. I'm still so excited for that. That's my #1 thing, I think, going into this conference. Though I'm also, there are things I'm dying to see, like Sea of Thieves, I can't wait for. What else do I got written down? Splinter Cell, the Game Pass deal. I still think that could happen. The name. So, here's what's interesting. I can't recall a time we've ever seen a company come forward with a code name like they did with Scorpio. Like, we knew the PlayStation Pro was codenamed Neo, but we never actually heard Sony say that to us. The Morpheus, we never heard Sony say that to us. The Natal, which was the codename for Xbox One, Microsoft never said that to us. Scorpio, they did, and they did it a year ago. Now it's had a year to kind of circulate around, get in the lexicon a little bit, build some cachet. You see guys on Twitter who put the Scorpio symbol in their names. Like, it has a name now. It might be a small name, but it has a name. I think they're going to stick with it. I think it's going to be called the Xbox One Scorpio. I know that sounds crazy to a lot of people. I think it's just a code name, and I think it might have started as just a code name, but in the last year, it's kind of caught on, and I think Xbox is going to say, well, maybe we just stick with this because it's got something. So that's my prediction on the name. That's, I think, all I have. And my wildest dreams, I would like them to come out and announce that they have bought IO Interactive, makers of Hitman, from Rare. And even if that does not come with Hitman, if they were doing a reboot of Perfect Dark, making it a stealth game, because that's what they do well. I love that last Hitman game, and I think IO Interactive would be a great, much needed addition to Microsoft's first-party lineup. I think they are. That Hitman game, that last one last year, was so goddamn strong. I think they could stand shoulder to shoulder with the Coalition and 343, as kind of a huge new A-tier Microsoft studio. I think that would be huge. But that's not likely to happen. I think we would have heard about it by now, because that involves all kind of business sales, and I would think that would be disclosed publicly. So that's just like a pipe dream, but I would love it. I keep accidentally closing the chat. Because I'm stupid. I am a stupid man. Torsten asked me, do you think it might end up being a timed exclusive? He's talking about Anthem. No, I don't. But I do think it will have extra content on Xbox, similar to how Destiny has extra content on PlayStation. I think that's most likely. Which is cool to see because, well, first of all, because the Destiny content thing... Well, okay, it's not cool to see. On one hand, it is that BioWare is kind of coming home, because if you remember, the original Mass Effect, rather, was a exclusive to Xbox for a long time. It was published by Microsoft Studios. Now, that was all before EA bought BioWare. BioWare was independent back then. And so it'd be kind of cool to see them come back home into the field. However, I'm not crazy about that content stuff of locking other people out from other stuff. Like, I try to play Destiny on Xbox because I can't play shooters on PlayStation. The controller just doesn't feel like a shooter controller to me. But I was always bummed that I was missing content. I really think that's kind of a shitty thing. I know it happens all the time, but I don't like it. And just because it would be the other way around this time, it would be PlayStation people losing the content, or at least for a time, I still wouldn't be in favor of that. I hope they shadow drop Cuphead. I think it's time. And I think if you announce a release date, I think that game kind of become a punchline with where it is, and just the fact that it's not out yet, and there was no updates on when it was out and all this shit. I think the only way you kind of recover from that is just fucking drop it, put it out there. Other than that, I think that's the only way you shut everybody up and make them forget about how it's kind of been a mess. Not the game itself, but just where it's been. Nobody knew. But you make everybody forget about that shit if you just pop it out there. I hope that happens. So share this with your friends, guys. Let's get some more people in here, especially if they're going to join the chat. That's what I would like right now. People chat. We're about 15 minutes away, so give me some questions or what have you. Sorry, guys. And also kind of third-party games I expect to see. Shadow of War, I totally expect to see. They kind of have their marketing with Xbox, similar to how, Battlefront 2 has PlayStation, and what was the other one I was thinking of? Destiny. Destiny has PlayStation. Shadow War is tied up with Xbox, so I expect to see that on the stage, and as well as Anthem. And Assassin's Creed, kind of some of the leaks that have been out there say, seems like their marketing is going to be with Xbox too. Seems like they're very heavily focused on optimizing for Scorpio. So I think that could happen, and then we would see a deep dive on it tomorrow at the Ubisoft conference. But I think we could totally see a trailer for it today. I've never been an Assassin's Creed guy, but it's a huge, big franchise. And my prediction, are you ready for this? This is earth-shattering. This is groundbreaking. Hold on to your fucking buttholes when I tell you this. Are you ready? I don't even know if I should be telling you this. I might get in trouble for this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I think it's going to be in Egypt. Boom! Mic drop. Matthew Meek says, even though I don't play on the Xbox, I want it to be a success because Sony needs a challenger. That's absolutely true. But you should play it on... You should buy an Xbox, man. Especially now, even if you don't buy a Scorpio, I don't know what kind of... If you have a 4K TV or what your situation is there, they just dropped the Xbox One S to $200. That's a fucking steal. I don't know who wouldn't grab one for $200 and grab Game Pass with it. And it gives you 100 games right then and there. Hell yeah. You should be all up on that, Matthew Meeks. Play some Sunset Overdrive with that. Play some Halo 5 with that. I think Ori and the Blind Forest is on that. Grab it. Torsten says, have you seen the Best Buy Canada leak claiming that the name will in fact stay Scorpio? No, I had not seen that, but that just goes to just more evidence of what I said earlier. I absolutely think it's going to be called Xbox One Scorpio. I think that in the last year, that name has caught on more than they expected. I think that might not have been their original plan, but I think it's become a thing, and I don't know why they would throw that away. They wouldn't. I mean, I guess it's possible they would if they already had a different name in mind, but I think they could go with that for certain. I hope they do. I think it's a cool name. I think there's always kind of scuttlebutt around what shirt Phil Spencer's wearing. Is he gonna wear a Battletoads shirt? Is he gonna wear a fucking, I don't know, butthole shirt? I think he comes out this year. Microsoft needs to be aggressive, right? Microsoft needs to be bold. Microsoft needs to make big moves. I think he comes out bare-chested, and he's got war paint with a scorpion on his chest. That's what I want to see from Phil Spencer. That would make me happy. How close are we? About 10 minutes. Man, I'm excited. I know it doesn't seem that way because I'm so damn tired, but I really am. This is the conference I've most wanted to see. I think they're going to come out with some bold stuff. It's hard to make predictions on them because I really think that we're going to see new IPs, mostly. And that's a tough thing to predict. I don't know what the hell they're going to be. There's going to be something original out of thin air. And that is really exciting to see, but obviously very hard to predict. Tommy Perfect says $499. Yeah, it seems like that's what it's going to be. And everybody's kind of already making up their minds one way or the other for that. I mean, I guess, you could say whether you think the market's going to take to that or not. Fine, whatever. But just kind of for me personally, whether it's worth it or not, I have no idea yet. I need to hear their pitch. They could convince me or they could not. I like my Xbox One as it is right now, but I'm willing to upgrade if they sell me on it. I don't have a 4K TV yet. I hope to get one by the end of this year. Fingers crossed. I'm open to being convinced, but that's their job to do it. Tommy Perfect, by the way, is the bear. I wanted the bear to live stream this with me, but he would not wear this mask. I don't know why. It's an awesome mask. I love this thing. He wouldn't wear it, so he's not here. What are the guaranteed IPs for Xbox? Well, the only guarantees are the stuff that's already announced. Sea of Thieves is a guarantee. State of Decay 2 is a guarantee. Crackdown is not a guarantee because it's been a couple years since we've seen it, but it's announced. So that's it for guarantees, but and Sea of Thieves I think is the most, well, actually no, Crackdown's the most exciting of those. Sea of Thieves looks real cool too. Both those are neck and neck for me. And State of Decay. State of Decay was a strong game, and now it's going co-op, but that just makes it even stronger for me. Those are all exciting stuff. I can't wait. Matthew Meeks, the problem with the PS4 Pro is that it didn't have a killer app. What do you think Microsoft hopes to make the killer app for Scorpio? Which actually reminds me to Tommy's last question about what the guarantees are. Forza, of course. What am I thinking? Forza Motorsport 7 will be here. I absolutely adore Forza Horizon. Forza Motorsport doesn't do anything for me. It's too much of a simulation. But anyway, what I think the killer app is going to be, I think it's likely, definitely they're going to launch with Forza Motorsport 7, but I think there'll be one more. And I'm kind of torn between if it'll end up being Crackdown 3, which we have not seen for a while. They went dark, they could just come out today. And I expect when we see Crackdown, it's going to look drastically different than last time we've seen it. I think they've went some major changes behind the scenes. So that could be it. Also that I mentioned earlier, I think there'll be a Halo spin-off, like an ODST thing. That could be it. I don't know if Sea of Thieves would fit that spot, but maybe. Derek Sorsik says the killer app for him is Fable. Well, Lionhead shut down, so they could always do another Fable. Nope, shit, just hit that. As a matter of fact, we know they're keeping the IP alive. They're making a card game. It is what it is. But hey, at least they're keeping the IP alive for the future. But if they did a Fable, it'd have to be with somebody else besides the original makers, which, could go good or bad. Who knows? tough to say, my friend. I think the problem with the PS4 Pro is just not enough people have 4K TVs, and I don't know. That was a weird half step where, I mean, where it wasn't as different from the regular PS4, I think, to make much of a difference. I know you don't want to go too far because then you like have a situation where your games might run shitty on the original PS4 Pro, but at the same time, like if I'm going to drop money right now, I want a big upgrade, and it seems like the Scorpio is going to be that. Now, I'm not a tech specs guy, so maybe I'm talking out of my ass there, but that's what it seems like to me. I'm out of tea now. My voice is already starting to get a little raw. And we haven't even started the damn show yet. We'll see how it feels when I start screaming for Anthem. Boy, I'm excited to see that game. I really am. I was all prepped to get Destiny 2 this year. I might not now, depending on when Anthem's going to release and what it looks like, of course. What else do we got? Matthew Meeks says, well, I mean that the exclusive feature... the exclusives feature on the Scorpio that you can't get on prior Xboxes outside of increased graphics and 4K. I think full Windows 10 support and a completely new Xbox Live. Exclusive feature on the... I'm not sure what that would be. I don't think they want to... I know, because they said it last year, they don't want to leave Xbox One owners in the dust. So... I don't know. And I also don't know what you mean by completely new Xbox Live. Xbox Live right now is pretty goddamn awesome. That's honestly probably the biggest reason why I prefer Xbox over PlayStation is the online network. I've had so much more luck with it. I just have problems with PSN all the goddamn time, so I never turn on the PlayStation. HDR makes more difference than just 4K, Derek Flores says. I don't have either one, so I'll take your word for it. I would like to get one of those TVs this year. Scott Trepper says, where the dumpster hose at? Right here. You're looking at one. Dumpster Bear here. The bear's in the chat. And he says the controller. I don't think the controller's changing. That's what you're asking. Like if there'll be a new controller? I don't think so. I think their controller now is fantastic. Especially the Elite controller. Lots of people in the chat now. Torsten and Anthony. And Derek, of course. Oh shit, we are like 2 minutes away. I didn't realize it was that close. Fuck, guys, I'm getting pumped. Get hyped. No. Whatever. We'll roll. Can't believe it's time, man. We've been waiting for this for a year since they teased Scorpio last year, and here we go. And I really think they're going to come out with a strong games lineup. Matthew says, I have a Pro and I like it, but it was clearly meant for the PSVR. I agree with that. But Sony couldn't justify charging $900 when the VR competition's doing the same. Tommy, the Bear says Xbox controller way better than PlayStation. I 100% agree. Especially for the type of games I play, which is a lot of action focused, a lot of shooting games. Not exclusively, but yeah, I 100% agree. Matthew says, that'd be sweet if Scorpio came with a Elite controller. It would be, but I don't think that's going to happen. 2 minutes until the Xbox announced a new Battletoads. I'd be down for Battletoads. Scott says, I think Scorpio could come with the Elite controller. It would be a great value add, though I think their target audience is the same as people who already have Elite controllers. You know, I guess if they really go 500, as it seems they're going to, maybe they could throw in an Elite controller. I was throwing that away, but I could see it, I guess. Torsten says, I already have 2 Elites. You can never have too many. I love the Elite. Even though it does feel heavy sometimes if you play for a long session, then you do, in my opinion, I do start to feel like in my wrist, which sounds ridiculous, but still like it though. I took off 2 of my back paddles, I hear. I only use 2. The 4 of them were just too much. It was fucking up my head. Oh, here we go! Crimson Skies coming in hot, the bear says, I would love that. That was Mech Assault. That was Crimson Skies! We got a flash of Crimson Skies! Was that Crackdown? Yeah, I think they got to get all the boring tech stuff right up front.
This is the 2017.
Now they did that Digital Foundry article, so you know I don't think they're gonna get in like nuts and bolts here. But that was weird to just kind of show the stage, but and have nothing on it and cut away from it right away. Maybe that's why to get that audience reaction. I think Xbox has been getting shit on the media recently that they really don't deserve, in my opinion. So hopefully this is a big game shifter for them. I think it seems, just kind of judging from the temperature out there, they're not off to a good start with the price. I think it's right in line with what I expected, but a lot of the people are flipping out. Kate Diaz, Shadow of War. There's more Shadow War. Some guy, never heard of him. Everybody's favorite Xbox character, the Cars. Lots of Shadow War. I bought the first, oh, it's Crackdown, it's gonna happen. I bought the first Shadow of Mordor on sale last year at Black Friday. I haven't touched it yet. I'm not a Lord of the Rings guy, I never liked it, so I've heard that you can enjoy that game anyway, but I just haven't tried it yet. That's what the box looks like. That's sleek. I think that kind of, I don't have the Xbox One S, but I think it kind of looks like that, except it's black.
Head of Xbox, Phil Spencer.
Not bare-chested. Son of a bitch. I like that jacket, though.
Hey, no, stop.
What was that?
Okay.
We know they're going long, by the way. They've said they're going to go like longer than 97 minutes at least.
Incredible 4K screen to the millions watching us.
Oh, that screen there's in 4K?
TV, online, and to those of you watching and interacting on Mixer. On behalf of everyone on Team Xbox, welcome to E3 2017.
You're going to hear the word Mixer a whole lot. That's their competitor to Twitch, which is what I'm streaming on right now.
Group of gamers, creators,
I'm sorry, with what I'm watching
came
this on, not what I'm streaming on. I'm streaming on
the original
YouTube.
Xbox team and deliver the first Xbox console, we were driven by 3 principles: empower developers, delight gamers, and deliver true hardware and technical innovation. The original Xbox team lived by the mantra, there's no power greater than X.
All right.
And today, we are proud to welcome the newest member of the
Here's
Xbox family, fittingly named Xbox One X.
Xbox One X. That's a name nobody expected.
Xbox One X, the
I'm
most
not
powerful
crazy
console
about it.
ever
It's all
made,
right, I guess.
sets a new quality standard for gamers and game creators.
I mean, all
Starting on
console
November
names are
7th,
kind of dumb. November 7th.
Xbox One X joins the Xbox One and the Xbox
You gonna give me the
One
price?
X when it launches worldwide. Now, I'd like to introduce one of our leaders in the Xbox engineering team responsible for making the Xbox One experience great for gamers and developers. Please welcome my friend, Kareem Chowdhury, to tell you more.
November 7th, Xbox One X. I don't know. All console names are really stupid, but it's fine, I guess. Whatever.
Thanks, Phil. It's an honor to be here at E3 and represent 3 years of engineering the team has done to bring you Xbox One X.
What are you guys thinking?
From the beginning,
X gonna give it to you.
Game creators and you, the gamer, gave us 3 big goals we needed to hit: power.
What if they called it
compatibility,
Xbox
and
One
craftsmanship.
NX?
Let's talk power, which starts with the specs. 6 teraflop GPU.
We got our first mention of teraflops, baby.
Gigahertz.
Yes!
12 gigabytes of GDDR5 memory, and 326
Some guy just flipped out in the crowd. I guess you guys probably heard that.
Bandwidth.
That's what are you applauding? I mean, well, it seems like the whole first
These
couple
are
rows
impressive
are
numbers that are
Microsoft
more
employees,
powerful
so
than any other console
these are probably
on
people who are
every
actually
dimension.
been working on this.
Because that's
So
what
I
it
guess they're
takes to
excited
give
to
game
finally see
creators
it out
the
there.
power
That's
they
cool,
need
but
so you
I don't
can
know.
experience true 4K resolution, 4K textures, and 4K assets in your living room. And when we say true 4K, we mean 8 million pixels,
XBOX
high dynamic range,
is going to be their
wide color
acronym.
gamut, premium sound like Dolby Atmos, and 4K UHD Blu-ray playback.
How much are 4K Blu-ray
Next,
players right now?
compatibility. We knew compatibility was critically important for Xbox One X, and your reaction to 360 backward compatibility has energized the team
Energized
even
is the
more.
word you're looking for.
So right from the start, all of your Xbox One accessories and games will work with Xbox One X. But for the team and me, that wasn't good enough. We wanted more. The game library you have today will look and play even better on Xbox One X with enhanced visual fidelity, anisotropic filtering, and fast
Isotropic filtering. Boy, does that get me hard.
Even if you haven't made the jump to a 4K TV yet, we designed this product
Good.
for you as well.
'Cause I have not
Xbox
yet.
One X enables a technique called super sampling. The new 4K games you see on stage today will look better on your 1080p TV than anything you've seen before.
All right.
And finally, craftsmanship. We meticulously paid attention to every detail of design as we crafted our most technically advanced console ever. It starts with the Scorpio engine. We use 16 nanometer technology to build a 360 square millimeter chip with 7 billion transistors and a 384-bit
This is just number porn now.
This is the fastest, most advanced processor to ever power a console.
Well, nobody knows what this means. It just
Our
sounds.
premium design means that
It's
every
like when a
millimeter
movie
and every component within the console
starts
has been
talking
architected for
technical
maximum
mumbo
power
jumbo,
and
where it's like, yeah,
efficiency.
all right.
Our
Cool.
aspirations were so high, an industry standard approach just wasn't good enough. The Scorpio engine is so intense that for the first time ever,
So
a console
intense,
we're using
man.
a liquid-cooled vapor chamber normally reserved for servers and high-end PC cards. An engineer on the Xbox hardware team invented a new power management system so innovative, we named it after him. The Hovis method uniquely optimizes every single Xbox One X at the system and component level to deliver consistent performance efficiently and elegantly.
Now, I hear they're going to have some
Now,
reserve RAM
it's
just for the
easy
UI to
think
make it
all
run
this
better. Is that what that
technology and
means?
Capability will mean a bigger console. But again, we wanted more. Not only have we built the most powerful console ever, Xbox One X is the smallest Xbox ever.
It's smaller than the S? Wow.
This is the system you asked us to build.
That's one of those things that doesn't really matter, but it's still impressive.
For you. I couldn't be more proud of our team.
You know, I got the original Xbox One, the big-ass one.
Now,
it doesn't bother
let's
me,
see what this monster
but...
can do.
Nope, here we go.
World
premiere. Assassin's Creed, I think. Oh, but no, there's skyscrapers. Recore 2! Recore 2! Forza? Oh yeah, it's probably Forza. Yeah. I'll tell you another thing. I am watching this on Mixer. It's my first time ever using Mixer. The stream's a lot clearer, and I'm not getting any lag or anything like compared to YouTube or Twitch. I really like this. Maybe I'll start using this program more. Even though I'm not a huge... I don't know. Torsten says games finally. Hey Torsten, you know they had to do it. You have to come out and talk about your new hardware. They kept it pretty short. I think they did a good job of that. And I don't think they're going to slow down much more this whole conference. So I guess we'll wait and see. Is that a truck? So I don't blame them for that. I think they did that just fine, actually. The Bear says bored. Well, shut up, Bear.
Franchise, Dan Greenewald.
As I said, Forza Motorsport doesn't really get me going. It's too much of a sim for me, but I love Forza Horizon.
At international auto shows, Frankfurt.
Drop another car from the ceiling, boys.
But through your passion for racing on Xbox and PC, Forza has become the premier partner to the automotive industry. So today, for the first time in history, a flagship supercar is making its world debut here at E3 in front of you.
Are they actually going to drop it from the ceiling? I was just kidding. Oh, no. It's right there. I love this crowd. They're hyped.
With Porsche to bring you amazing experiences, both in-game and in person. Porsche shares our vision for the future of racing.
Porsche, if I remember...
And this car has never been seen outside of the guarded walls
had
of
to be
Porsche.
DLC
That honor
for Forza Horizon 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So it's kind of interesting that they're in at launch here, I guess.
Porsche 911
And by
GT2
interesting, I mean,
RS.
I don't really care, but somebody cares. Tell you what, that's a car, alright.
This is not only the most aggressive
That's a
expression
big-ass
of Porsche's
spoiler on the back of that
legendary
car.
design. It features the most powerful road-going 911 engine
I don't
ever
know
made. Like the Xbox
if
One
911
X,
is a great...
it's a monster. And with over 4.8
great number to put on your car.
active
What is it?
players
That's true.
across
The specs
Xbox,
porn could have been
Windows
worse.
10,
Now give us
Forza
AC
is one of the
Origins and
largest
Glorious
racing
4K.
communities on the planet.
Paris says,
You
didn't know I was at a
made
car
this
show.
Historic moment possible. Through your passion for racing,
Come on, guys, it's
the
E3.
digital and the
Cheer
real
up.
worlds are merging in an
Don't be grumpy.
unprecedented way. So now, let's take a look at the Porsche 911 GT2 RS in Forza Motorsport 7 running on
Who was
Xbox
that?
One X.
Somebody just
I'm joined
waved at
on
us.
stage by two presenters for our Forza
two
Racing
people.
Championship Esports Series.
I'm Shannon McIntosh, professional race car driver and Porsche driving coach. I'll be pushing the GT2
What does that
RS
mean,
to its
Porsche
limits
driving
on the
coach?
sun-baked streets of Dubai.
And I'm Verena May, professional racer and stunt driver. I will be fighting to survive
We are two
dynamic
attractive
weather
women.
in Nürburgring in this
So you will
Nissan
listen to
GTR
us.
race car.
We
And
start
they're
with
right.
Shannon in her customized driver on Dubai. Using the power of Xbox One X, Forza Motorsport 7 runs at a native 4K.
Bear, man.
Solid 60 frames per
Cheer
second.
up!
And we have the additional power to deliver shocking levels
For those
of
who
detail.
couldn't get into
Using
Mixer.
super high
Was that a
resolution
problem for
assets,
some
we've
people?
recreated
Is it, like,
the
limited?
intense feel of one of the greatest driving roads in the world, the Hafit Mountain Pass.
This is pretty. It's a pretty game. I mean, driving games usually are. Forza Horizon looks incredible.
The entire racing experience on all devices. Racing is more immersive and dynamic. Ominous skies roll in as car parts rattle and vibrate. We've made racing more epic.
I don't know how I
grand.
feel about this
Race
game being up
living
first. On one hand, it's probably going to be
environments,
the
features
most graphically
spectacular
cool
vistas,
game
and massive
that they're
scale.
ever going to show, because driving
You can
games
see we've
usually
made
are.
racing more dynamic and surprising.
But also similar to like
Dynamic
sports
puddles
games,
grow as
EA, there's
the storm
certainly a
unleashes its fury.
huge portion of the audience that just kind of
It's more thrilling and
shrugs at this
competitive.
stuff.
Feel the intense heat grease up your tires
And when it's
battle
in
your
a
rivals.
simulation one like Forza Motorsport, I'm
And
one
it's
of
more
those people.
Beautiful and alive. Dark
I'm not
skies
angry
open
about
up
it.
And change.
And
as
it just
the
is
sun
what it
emerges
is.
from the clouds
Not for me.
A breathtaking finish.
Roy says he can't get on there at the moment. That's weird.
Racing is reborn
I want.
in Forza.
I
Whether
wonder if I'd like
running
to keep
on
that
the
4K
Xbox One
because this
family
is streaming in
consoles
4K
or Windows
on
10
Mixer.
PCs, Forza Motorsport
If they have
7 is
to
the
like
most
limit the
technically
amount of people in there, I
advanced and
don't know.
comprehensive
I'm lucky I got
racing
in then.
games ever made.
Torsten says
With more
looks
than
fucking
700
awesome.
cars, it features the largest
stage
collection
is fucking
of
impressive. Stage
Lamborghinis,
is cool.
Ferraris and Porsches.
Bear happy.
assembled.
Bear just doesn't like ploys. Give the
Today,
Bear
we
gameplay.
were
That
the
was
first
gameplay.
people to see the
Not gameplay of a
2018
game you
Porsche
wanna see,
911
but it was
GT2
gameplay.
RS. And this week at E3, like me, you can be the first to drive it.
So come experience the most powerful road-going 911 ever made on the Xbox One X, the most powerful console ever made. in
October
Forza
3rd, so Forza
7.
Motorsport is launching before the Xbox One X. A month before. That's an odd choice. I figured that would be on launch day. Alright, they're going to shift, pardon the pun, they're going to shift gears here to something like
I'm gonna play a ton of Forza Motorsport
more of like an
7 when
exciting
it ships
action
on
game now, I
October 3rd.
think.
And when Xbox One X launches, we will all get to experience Forza Motorsport 7 in true 4K at 60 frames per second.
I should have turned on my fan. I'm getting a little warm.
Today, we're gonna showcase the world's greatest creators with a lineup of different types of games for every type of gamer. It is the largest and I believe the most diverse lineup of games that we've ever shown on our Xbox E3
Okay.
stage.
I thought he
Games
was
from
going to go for a
creators
marketing
large and
thing
small,
there.
Games
And
that
I mean, it still is,
inspire
but
and
like,
challenge us.
I was going to
games that
say
transport us to
Xbox
new
One's going to have the
worlds
most
and
diverse
offer us
lineup
new
of games it's
perspectives.
ever had.
And games
Like
that
he
push
said,
the boundary
for
of
backwards
our
compatibility, he said the largest
Today,
games
we
library
will
they've ever had.
feature
I'm like, of course, because you could
42
keep
games here on our
42 games? I mean, that's probably a lot of that's probably montage stuff.
22 games with console exclusivity.
Wow!
One.
Hell yeah!
Every one of these games will play great.
22
on each member of
exclusives.
the Xbox
Fuck,
One
yeah,
family,
console exclusives,
but, of
but
course,
still.
they will
Now,
play best on
Could be
Xbox
timed
One
exclusives.
X.
But that's awesome.
Next is a game from a creative team that built their franchise on Xbox. In 2010, 4A Games worked with us to launch a single-player masterpiece that I played on Xbox
I don't know what
360.
4A Games is.
Now, I'm honored to bring them back with the premiere of their next work, running in-engine in
What's
true
4A
4K.
Games? Any of you guys know what
World
4A Games
premiere.
is? They didn't say exclusive for this one. I'm gonna look up what 4A Games is real quick. Got a shooter. Looks real nice. Oh, Metro. That's the games they make. They made Metro 2033 and they had Metro Last Light. This is probably a Metro game. Coming to the store in Windows 10, Xbox One. So, not an exclusive, I don't think. But I didn't expect a Metro game. I never played one of the Metro games. These are also games I have, just never played. Looks real pretty. Oh, they broke his mask. You can see the glass there on the left. That's kind of cool. "22 exclusives, man." Hell yes. I'm so glad he just came right out and said that. They know the kind of the narrative has been lack of exclusives. I don't agree with that, but that's what the narrative's been. So it doesn't really matter what I think. Ow! Real pretty looking. Real pretty. Torsten says, "Is this really gameplay?" I think so. I have no reason to believe it's not. Yeah, this looks like gameplay to me, buddy. I gotta blow my nose. That is gorgeous. Wow, that is real good looking. And I'm not even watching this on a 4K TV. I can just imagine it looks even better for when I would, if I would. Oh, that's a lot of them. You're gonna need more than a crossbow. Oh, they're right. Whoa! Definitely gonna need more than a crossbow. Oh! Okay. Froze for a second. We're okay. Looks like an exploding bolt there. Yep. Got lucky there. So I don't know anything about these games really. Is this nuclear fallout? Is that what we're looking at here? Was there a nuclear war and this is just radiation caused all these animals to go crazy? Grenade. Exodus. Metro Exodus. Real pretty looking. Super pretty. You you know, it was a shooter. Now they're just tagging their stuff Xbox. That's interesting.
World premiere.
But it, you know, played like a shooter, which is fine. But another one though, they're not tagging exclusive usually, and maybe they're changing it up this year.
Are the first.
Here's Assassin's Creed. They'll tag it up and say exclusive at the beginning, but obviously Metro's not exclusive, and this isn't either. And
the first to tame their beasts.
Save your exclusive for the end. I'm cool with that.
The first to guard the soul from evil.
Really puts Fallout 4 to visual shame. You're right about that.
This land and built an empire.
Hopefully co-op. That would be great for Metro. With 42 games, it's just going to keep rolling, Derek says. I think so too, man. I think this is going to be really something special. You're going to be telling your grandkids about this show, mostly because you're watching it with Johnny Vinyl.
They are the first to call themselves the Assassins.
Hippopotamus? Stop listening. Stop listening. Get the fuck off my screen.
According to Wikipedia.org, this TV is an American
Get the
digital
fuck outta
broadcast
here.
television network that...
Thank you.
Close this shit.
Ancient Egypt is the birthplace of modern
out.
civilization. And it is also the birthplace of the Assassin's Brotherhood.
Fuck.
Assassin's Creed Origins is taking you to the
Connect
perfect setting
sucks
for an epic
sometimes.
gaming adventure. Egypt, 3,000 years of history and mystery
Sorry, guys.
at the tip of your fingers. Assassin's Creed Origins is also the story of one man, Bayek. Bayek is the last Magi, the protector of his community, an Egyptian sheriff, if you like. And his struggle against the dark forces that corrupt ancient
My bad.
Egypt will lead
I don't even know what
to
I
the
did, but
foundation of the Assassin's Brotherhood.
maybe I said the C
But
word.
recreating ancient Egypt, going back so far in time,
And I don't mean
pushed
cunt.
us to rethink and expand our gameplay mechanics. We added many RPG elements to a huge systemic world, more detailed and alive than ever before. So today, we are very proud to show you what the game looks like on Xbox One X.
That's a
running in
mouthful.
4K. And now, just for you, Bayek is coming back to Siwa, his hometown, to kill the fake oracle, Medunamun.
Guys, I gotta turn my fan
World
on. Give me a
premiere.
second.
Siwa, my home, the sacred oasis.
Our Magi, the last protector, our treasure and faith. Siwa has not been the same since the death. I hope you are here to rid us of Medunamun.
Be my eyes, Senu.
You're doing the Far Cry Primal thing?
This temple resembles a
Controlling birds?
fortress. What has happened?
Get out of my way.
There you are, Medunamon. The next masked one on my list.
Masked one, he called him?
Now it
He's
is
not wearing
my
a mask.
turn to tip the balance of Anubis.
This looks neat.
The people understand. We have broken their will. They understand our vision.
Better be careful here.
I never got into Assassin's Creed. But this looks neat. Has he got a scythe? That's pretty rad. What did he just throw at him? Dagger of some kind?
A fine bow.
A legendary predator bow. That means like they're gonna have like a loot system now. With rarities and all that. Borderlands it up.
If the people see this dead beast, they will surely revolt.
It is too dangerous. I will pass for now. Guide me, Senu. Medunamon.
He didn't mention price of the Xbox One X at the beginning. I guess they don't want to. I guess it's got to be bad news. It's going to be the 500 that it seems like it's going to be, and they didn't want to say that right at the beginning.
You will die, Medunamon.
Die, you bastard! Going to kill you for that.
Yeah, I don't know. This is fine looking. It's not really doing anything for me as far as for a not Assassin's Creed fan. This isn't making me feel like I need to be one. How did you control that arrow in midair like that? Is that how they killed JFK? Was it the Assassin's Guild? October 27th, so that's just a few days before the Xbox One X.
At Xbox, we've always believed in the power of games to unite us all. Today, communities of gamers not only play together, they create together.
Stuttered
and
for a
watch
second
together.
again.
A whole new genre of games has emerged designed for both the player and the community. And with Mixer, we're innovating new features to make these experiences even better.
But some
This one's
people are
special.
apparently having trouble
Of all
getting
the
in.
games in this genre, here is one that the world is having as much fun watching as they are playing.
PlayerUnknown's?
And I can
PlayerUnknown
tell you that
Battleground?
includes many of us at Team Xbox. The creative director of
Yeah!
is a gamer turned
Wow!
gamer who designed this game together with a passionate community. Please welcome PlayerUnknown himself, Brendan Green.
Thank God they gave him an actual name. This is cool. People have been flipping out about this game, and I've been wanting to try
Thanks,
it.
Phil. Good afternoon, everyone. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds
This is huge.
a multiplayer battle royale where you must fight against 100 other players to be the last one standing. Our team's focus is to bring the most complete battle royale
Torsten is an
experience
Assassin's
ever to
Creed fan. He
console
said that
and
really
deliver a great experience across all
pushed his
Xbox
buttons.
One
He really
devices.
liked that. Good.
Our development is truly community-driven, and we owe much of our success to everyone who's given us feedback over the past year. With over 3
This is
million
exciting.
PC players to date, we can't wait to bring PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds exclusively to Xbox One later this year, with an update for Xbox One X enhancements shipping with the
Timed
final
exclusive
version.
or pure
See you on the
exclusive?
Battlegrounds, everyone.
If this is a exclusive console launch, so timed exclusive. But that's still huge. That's still great. I think that's what that means. Console launch exclusive. That sounds timed to me. Yeah, I wonder. I don't know if this is a great showpiece for the Xbox One X, because this has never been a game that like is about how pretty it looks. But people have been flipping out about this game, and I've been really dying to try it. So this is awesome to me. And they said later this year too, so that's even cooler. This is huge. Like, this game has just, like, I remember I had never heard of it, and then one day it's on top of the world. It's on top of the Steam charts. It's the most viewed thing on Twitch. It was just came out of nowhere. Crazy. Torsten makes a joke about the EA conference, says, no stuttering influencers yet. I don't really blame EA for that. Like, their whole thing, they got off the E3 floor to do a community event, so it makes sense to involve the Xbox One exclusive. Makes sense to the middlemen between the actual community and EA are the influencers, so I don't mind them getting them involved. Console launch exclusive. Now, I mean, that could mean... Huh. Like that, that's a tough thing to read. That could just mean timed exclusive, or that could mean, hey, this game's already out on PC. We're bringing it to Xbox, but it'll never come to PlayStation. I don't know. This looks like a shooter version of the Astroneer. I love co-op games. I can't say this is the most exciting co-op game I've seen this year, but it's co-op, and that's a start. Deep Rock Galactic. Dwarves. I didn't see the developer on that. I mean, it's probably an indie guy I've never heard of.
Exclusive.
They're just fucking going and going and going. This looks like State of Decay. Don't really mind them not being there either. That's fair. You know, I think Justine did fine, and I like her a lot.
Who's gone?
But I know who you're talking about. The guy. I don't remember the guy's name, but that guy, from what I understand, isn't even has a gaming channel. His channel's like about pranks, so I don't really get why he was there. But whatever.
When the protectors can't even save themselves.
Yeah, I think this is State of Decay.
Army's pulling out. Come on.
excited about this game. Never played the first one. I am sick of zombies, like a lot of people, but, you know. At least it's co-op. Looks better than the last one. I mean, I guess the last one was a 360 game that they ported up to Xbox One, so not a big surprise. That was weird. I don't know if I'd be saying you want some of this when I have 4 zombies like right on me like that. You want some of this? Did her face not move when she talked?
How will you choose a place to call home? How will you build it?
I wouldn't put my fucking kitchen equipment outside, I'll tell you that much.
Work together to defend it. From the terror just outside the walls. When you get hungry, cold, what risks will you take? What mistakes will you make?
Why is his head glowing?
And the only family you've got is about to tear itself apart. Will you end a life?
Wait.
Or save it?
Please. This is our only one, but we need everybody we've got.
Huh. I'm not sure about this. Looks a little rougher than I would expect it to. Might not be this year. Which would be okay. State of Decay is not at that state yet where it's like a Sea of Thieves or Cuphead where it's like, you need to come out.
Get in too deep and realize no one gets a second chance.
Aw, poor guy. Oh, fuck! Holy shit! Is it not even gonna eat him now?
How will you
Is he just killing for fun? That's not gonna work.
In this world of the living and the dead,
that zombie combat was awful.
how will you survive?
Says the bear. Unfortunately, I think I agree. I hope this is not this year. I hope they have time to work on this. 2018. Say 2018, please. Spring 2018. Alright, so they got time. Alright. Alright, don't panic yet. They got time. Not this year.
Exclusive.
Scavenger Studio. Don't know them. This is a Bigfoot hunting game? No, it's a human being hunting game.
2 players remaining.
It sounds like another thing like PlayerUnknown.
One player remaining.
What is happening? Alright.
Let's move on to the next arena. Here we're following Bloody Marrow. There's only 2 players left in this particular map, those tracks are leading up.
He had the name of his game on his shirt. I didn't get to read it in time. But this is obviously a heavily esports focused thing and a heavily streaming focused thing. Looks kind of nice. It's got a cartoony art style, which I like. Alright, there's it. That's... Alright. So he said somebody from Mixer decided to chime in. A streamer, somebody watching the stream sent that guy a force field into the game. The Darwin Project. That's a great name. Great name, the Darwin Project. So, like, the streamers can watch and interact with you. Nobody on stage to show Minecraft this year. Oh, that cute Minecraft chick that was there the last 2 years, I guess is not going to be there this year. I mean, maybe she'll show up here at the end of this. I hope so. I like her. I forget her name, but... I don't even like Minecraft at all, but she was just adorable. I just bought Minecraft for the very first time on Switch. I still haven't touched it yet, but I think that I'm the last person on the world to own a Minecraft of some version. What? What? They're gonna unify Switch and Xbox?
Please welcome, from Mo Yang, brand director.
Yeah, this is her. She is back. Oh, she cut her hair.
This summer,
Are Switch and Xbox
gonna
gonna
be able to play together on the
playing
device of their
together?
choice for the first time. Xbox Live will unite the global Minecraft community across mobile, VR, Windows
This is
10
huge.
PCs,
Like,
and
maybe not to me, but that's a really big deal.
As part of this effort, we're excited to welcome player-made skins, maps, textures, and massive community-run servers into the game.
Wow!
Because we know that the amazing content you create makes Minecraft even better. This fall, Minecraft will receive a free 4K update that brings more graphical options to the game. But we didn't stop there. With all this
Minecraft
talk about
DLC just added to the mix pot.
we're taking things
Cool, so I
one
get
step
Minecraft DLC.
further. Today, we're revealing a new look for Minecraft.
What?
That we're super duper excited for you to try out. One that's inspired by the power of Xbox One X and available this fall. Let's check it out.
I wanted her to say Nintendo Switch. That doesn't look much different to me. I mean, I'm not a Minecraft guy, so maybe maybe there's subtlety there that I don't notice, but that doesn't look much different. Maybe I'm crazy. What do you guys think? The lighting effects off the sun do. That's the biggest noticeable thing to me.
Minecraft in 4K. When the Minecraft team showed me the first version of the game in
So
4K,
I wish she had said
blown away.
specifically,
Mo
are
Yang is a
Switch and
great
Xbox
example
going to
of
be
a
playing
studio
together?
that started something new and
'Cause they
different
showed 'em both.
that led to a global phenomenon.
But she didn't say it.
At Xbox, we're searching for games that are fresh, new,
I guess even
and in some
PlayStation,
cases
even though they
familiar.
didn't show that.
That means ensuring that the
But they said
biggest third-party
consoles. I don't know.
franchises
I
you
would
want to
be
play
curious to hear
are
that.
there for you on Xbox One. Of course, you'll find these great games in the Xbox Store available for pre-order today.
Yay, we can pre-order games today.
But bringing the biggest blockbuster franchise is just one part of the job. Delivering broad, diverse, and new games to Xbox means searching to find unique games from creators around the world that will surprise and delight. To me, these next few games do just that. Starting with the game I got to play on a recent trip to Japan.
They're bringing Japanese games over, finally.
Crazy, and a whole lot of fun. Let's take a look at it.
World premiere.
Oh, Dragon Ball. How about that? Dragon Ball on an Xbox stage. That's funny. So I thought I heard some scuttlebutt that, because they called this a world premiere, I thought there was a Dragon Ball game fighter that had already been announced, but I don't follow Dragon Ball, so maybe I'm wrong. The bear says Minecraft for 4 days like my dog in a Gucci suit. That's pretty funny. Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Alright. There'll be people who will love that.
Exclusive.
So, alright, so that console launch exclusive has been used a bunch now. And I really would like... I'm starting to wonder if that doesn't mean timed. If that's just... flat out meaning, like, I mean, I know they'll be on PC also, but if that just flat out means it's not coming to PlayStation. Or if that means launch, I don't know, I'm starting to think that it's not timed. Pardon me. Torsten says, totally not into Dragon Ball, but that looks great. Yeah, you know, I'm not into fighting games either, so that's just not my thing, but it did look cool. Except for arms. I'm into arms. Can we get arms on this? I like that. Yeah, fuck it. Keep going. Oh, is this Monster Hunter? Because I saw the rumor that Monster Hunter was coming to Xbox. Is that what I'm looking at? I didn't think Monster Hunter ever looked this sharp. Maybe it will on Xbox. Although they're fighting smaller monsters, so I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it is. Black Desert, an MMO RPG. All right. You know, it was an MMO, but it seemed like it had cool action to it. That's cool. Never heard of it before. I don't usually do MMOs, but hey. An Odd Tales game. That's not the studio that makes Oddworld, is it? This is odd. It's like pixelated foreground, but background that looks real sharp. But that's kind of cool. I like that. Whatever this is, I want to play it. Lisa has joined the chat. Hello, Lisa. The Last Night. I want to know more. I want to know more about what that was.
Exclusive.
Man, they're just going and going and going. This is like their version of Sony's conference last year. Good for them. This is great. I like this art style too. What is happening? I don't know what this is, but this is awesome. The artful escape coming when it's damn ready. Alright. I am in on that. Whatever the hell that was. Code Vein. This is that game. This is that game. That's helpful, right? This guy made some other stuff. It seems like this is like the Japanese section. I know that Phil Spencer a couple months ago was talking about how he made a big trip to Japan. Maybe that's what all this, the fruits that trip yielded. It's all this stuff. I don't know that that last game was made in Japan, but all the ones before that looked like it, and this one definitely is. I want this on Switch, says Torsten. I want every game on Switch, but you know. But I also love my Xbox, and my PlayStation's alright. That game looked great, says Roy, and I think he was talking about the Artful Escape, not this. Maybe that's fine too, but I agree. Artful Escape looked real cool.
We've scoured the
Code Vein
globe
looks fine.
meeting with creative artists and development teams, and I'm often surprised and humbled by their work. Whether it's a story that could only be born of a different land, or artistic design and storytelling that in a single moment can capture your imagination and inspire. There is much to be learned by looking beyond borders. Our first party is also a place of innovation and creativity. Today, I'm excited to share with you an extended look at never-before-seen gameplay from Rare's shared adventure.
Yes! Let's do it. Let's do Sea of Thieves. I can't wait for this.
Ah, the joy of a new voyage far across the sea.
Brolin Becca, that's a great name.
Just you, the wide open world, and oh, well, it's not just you, she's here too. Oh, and this guy's here. But the point is, this is a shared world. Right for exploring and raiding with your fine pirate crew. Look at them!
I'm glad they're getting into the nuts and bolts here of like how the multiplayer works, and
the world of Sea of Thieves.
Hopefully they'll talk about kind of the mission structure, because all I've heard so far is just people wandering around fucking with each other.
All you have to do is jump in and oh, there she goes. Few things tempt a pirate like the siren song of a lootable
How's her
ship.
hat staying on?
Careful though, there could be anything down there. Literally, there could be anything. We haven't finished designing it yet. Joking, that was a joke. Ah, sunken treasure. It's like a pirate performance bonus.
Can hold his breath for a long damn time. This looks great.
Every player's decisions and discoveries will be different, but however you plan on seeking your fortune, it pays to be prepared. For gigantic lumps of iron, these are surprisingly portable.
The bear said that's set exclusive, not launch exclusive
Anyway, better get them back on
for
board
Sea
while
of
the
Thieves,
coast
so
is
I'm thinking
clear.
the others are
There's
just
really no
timed
sense in pushing
exclusives.
your luck down.
I agree. The only other thing I could think of is that those other games, especially PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, have already launched on PC and now are coming to consoles, so that could be what they mean, whereas Sea of Thieves has not launched anywhere yet and will launch at both at the same time. So maybe, or maybe I'm reaching, maybe you're right. I don't know.
Sometimes a tactical retreat is
Lisa,
perfectly
this is that game I showed you once before that I was really excited for, and I got signed up for the alpha. I just haven't been able to make it into any of their playtimes yet, so I haven't tried this
For every
yet.
tense standoff, there's a moment of celebration or shared wonder. But for now, stow your hard-earned loot and enjoy the voyage.
I really gotta pee, but I don't want to miss any of this. I like this game.
On Devil's Ridge beneath the sands, the gold lies hidden from thieving hands. Well, that's typical. Oh, look! Here we are at Devil's Ridge. Nice transition, by the way.
That's
and
funny.
so you'll shift from the heart of the sea to the island shore, where you'll explore jungles and coves, cliff tops and caverns. Every region has its very own landmarks, and over time, you'll uncover hidden shortcuts, abandoned stashes, and vistas that will steal your grog-soaked breath away.
Oh, I'm gonna pee.
And yes, sometimes you'll encounter people who, for whatever reason, would like to blow you into little pieces. That's pirating for you. Keep that pistol primed, because you'll also face the roaming remains of those raiders who came before you, caught short in pursuit of their own legends. An afterlife of fighting and troublemaking until all your bits fall off. It's what they would have wanted. Now, make sure your crewmates all have a part to play. Yep, that works. And look, he brought the riddle map. Seek the cursed boar shrine where there is no sky. It lies in wait for a light held high. Right, well that's got to be around here somewhere. But if you've got a bad feeling, you can always leave someone on board to brace the ship for a speedy getaway. Decisions. Ah, looks like they've sniffed out that place where there is no sky. Time to pool your resources as you plunge into the unknown. It would be easy to
Watch the world premiere of Sea of Thieves live stream right after the briefing. Yeah, I heard they were going to be showing even more of this game after the briefing. I might even stick around for some of that. Does anybody have a clue about the Mixer digital freebies? Not sure what you mean. Like what they are? They said
kids.
The only thing they've announced is Sunbit's Minecraft DLC. There'll be more than that, but that's all I know of for sure.
Isn't just lying around to be claimed by any old drunken bumbler. You'll need to watch out for likely locations, following your map, clues, and your instincts to make light work of each new.
So is the... Maybe I missed it, but are they just looking for treasure still, or is this like an actual mission?
Paces northwest, through the gloom. Dig my chest from its tomb. And with that, we're one step closer to payday.
Seems
then
like
again, some of the loot in these parts
treasure
has lain
hunting.
Undisturbed for a long, long time. That has to be the spot. You can practically taste the treasure. Good call on the double duty shovel work too. That storm outside was nipping at your heels. Ah, very nice. Of course, the trouble with treasure as a rule is that the owners really like to hang on to it.
Set it down, or just run, I guess.
If you've got your hands full, it's up to your crew to watch your back. And while they're doing that, it's time for another strategic withdrawal with the loot.
Strategic withdrawal.
Nope, not that way. That's it. Easy now. Don't stop, keep going. Almost there. Watch that next step, it's a doozy.
This is real cool.
Now that's a rescue.
Alright. Froze there again for a second. I like this a lot. what they are and how they are claimed. The only one I know for sure is the Minecraft DLC. How they're claimed, I don't know either. I assume they're gonna send you a message. I don't know.
Trading them in at an outpost. That's just the tiny matter of making it through this storm in one piece.
Who did they? I'm wondering if that ship is player controlled or not. The ship they're fighting. I'm sorry? I'm sorry? Alright, they're in name tags, so it is player controlled. Oh, this is cool. Oh, that's real cool. You can put yourself in the cannon.
And you can live yours however you want.
He's gonna turn on his own ship, isn't he? Now that he's got his own. Oh no, he's not.
Become a pirate of legend. Just try not to be this one.
That was awesome. Early 2018, it got pushed out of this year, but that's alright. That was real cool.
Exclusive.
I can't wait to play that game. Fulbright, this is Tacoma. You should have gone home, guys. Lisa's favorite game is Gone Home. Alright, so now we know, because this says console launch exclusive, and we know this game is coming to PlayStation. So yeah, that means timed exclusives. Alright, so there's been a lot of timed exclusives. August 2nd. Not a ton of flat-out exclusives yet. This is one, though, it says. Conquer? No. Is it? No. No, it's not Conquer. That wasn't nice. He looks like Conqueror, though. I think he's a fox.
Come on.
Oh wait, I think I saw this game. Well, no, they said world premiere, so no, I didn't see this game. Alright, you got your kids game, kids platformer, that's fine. Torsten, you should have talked to me. I could have told you Sea of Thieves was always going to be awesome. Going Home didn't suck, Lisa, you suck. Super Lucky's Tale. Isn't Lucky's Tale an existing franchise? It sounds familiar to me. Maybe I'm wrong, but that sounds super familiar. there's been a lot of talk about the reinvigoration of 3D platformers, so now I got another one on the list. Even though Ukulele didn't turn out how a lot of people hoped.
Exclusive.
Another exclusive. Cuphead. You just put it out. It's time. Alright, so they're doing something that always bugs me on Sony's stage, which is that when there's a gameplay trailer showing, they're muting the crowd. I like to hear the crowd. I think it's fun. It's like a wrestling show. You want to hear them. September 29th. Alright, well, you know, it's about time. I wish they just fucking dropped it, but there it is.
Exclusive.
Here we go. Exclusive, exclusive, exclusive. Sumo Digital, that sounds familiar. Oh, finally! Terry Crews?
Motherfucker.
Hell yes!
They killed the power around the world.
I got
We're gonna light it back
Doomfist
up
himself.
because this is far from over. In fact, it's only just begun. That's why we brought in you. You got the talent. Now you
So is he just doing this for the trailer, or is he going to be the voice in the game?
You throw grenades. Boom! Tomorrow you'll be throwing cars. Forget dropping bombs. You're dropping buildings.
Terry Crews is a national treasure. God bless that man.
Step up your
It doesn't look different. I was going to say, I think I did say before we started that I thought the game would, since it went away for so long, I thought it was going to look drastically different now and they'd make big changes. Doesn't really. Looks nice, looks pretty. Slightly cel-shaded. That's cool, I like that. Cell shading never should have went away. I always thought it was a cool look. And it makes your game age better. Like, I played X-Men Legends 2 a couple months ago, and it still looks decent because they cel-shaded it. They didn't try to make it look realistic at that time. I want to know if all that cloud processing destruction stuff is still a thing, or if they just threw that away. Lisa says Terry Crews means Johnny Vinyl will instantly play this. I was going to play Crackdown anyway, but hell, you had Terry Crews and I'm happy. I still don't know if he's just for the trailer, if he's actually in the game. I hope he's in the game. This is co-op, of course, too. Love co-op games. This year! Wow! All right. Here's a montage of, looks like mostly indie games. That looks neat. Osiris New Dawn. I'm assuming none of these games are exclusives. Path of Exile is a thing I've heard good things about. There's the Fable card game. Well, that's exclusive. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe some of these are and some aren't. I don't know. Robocraft, that looks cool too. Tom Cloyd. Is this like a slam ball game? What is that? We're all out. It's a Smash Brothers type thing that's been out on PC for a while. Strange Brigade just premiered like a week ago. I think it looks real cool. Oh, that looks real neat. What is this? Shift? I want to see that more of that. Oh, those are all indie games. Yeah, I mean, okay. That's not a surprise, but...
At Xbox, it's not just about finding creative artists. It's about empowering them and nurturing them, helping shine a light on their work, making it easy for them to
Scorpio launch title. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. You're right.
That's why
Crackdown's a Scorpio launch title, or not Scorpio anymore. Xbox One
X. The team has released over 500 games on Xbox.
Speaking of 500, let's talk
Windows
price.
10 through the ID at Xbox program. And this is not just a milestone for the program and the independent developer community. It's a milestone for everyone who loves great games.
You know, indie games, though, I really want to be playing on Switch.
I hope you're reminded today why it's so great to be a gamer on Xbox. Action, adventure, story, skill, surprise. These next few games bring it all together. Let's start with a game whose stylistic approach alone makes it something very special.
Said next few games, so we got another string here. Exclusive. Man, I love the pace. They're just blistering. This is exclusive, they said.
The dark is older than the light.
Oh, this is
At last the day dawned, and we rose with this first light.
I don't remember the name of this. It's console launch, so it's timed exclusive.
Only fleeting. In its wake, the night returned to claim us. After lifetimes, the light grows again, faint and vulnerable.
This looks like co-op too, right?
We will live in the new light rather than just survive in the dark. This rebirth will end our wandering.
I can't remember the name. Oh, there it is. Ashen, yes, that's right. Looks good. Torsten says, I really, really like the conference so far. So do I, man.
World
this looks
premiere.
This has been badass. Final Fantasy 16. Oh, Life is Strange. Wow, I didn't think they'd be ready to show this quickly.
Follow me home, pretend you.
Still haven't played the first one. I have it. At least I think that's what this is.
I feel numb in this kingdom. I feel numb. I feel numb in this kingdom.
Yeah, right? It has to be. As I said, I didn't play the first one, so like maybe people know who these characters are. But I think that's what this is.
Rachel?
The graphical style looks a little different than what I thought Life is Strange was. A little. Yeah. Out August? Wow, that's soon.
Please welcome, from Monolith Productions, Vice President of Creative, Michael DePlatter.
Monolith is Shadow War.
Remember me? You tried to humiliate me. You left your mark on me, but it didn't work. You burned my mind.
I love the idea of the Nemesis system, even though I just wish I didn't have to play a Lord of the Rings game to get it. I think that's such a cool idea. We still haven't even seen Anthem. I gotta pee again.
I've had enough of your mouth, Bruce. So now I'm gonna kill you. For all these orcs to see.
Always said you were an optimist. Know what that is, mate? It's about sizing up a situation that's bloody impossible and saying, yeah, alright, I'll have a go. I'm exactly the same way.
So wait a second, but these are 2 orcs. You're not gonna play as an orc, are you?
I like him.
Bruce killed the boss! Come on, lads!
In Shadow of Mordor, we introduced a way to create unique personal stories for every player. And in Shadow of War, we're expanding the Nemesis system.
So why were those 2 guys fighting?
We're really excited about are forging an army of followers and Nemesis fortresses. Here, we'll use the Ring of Power and recruit this Olog, Bruce the Chopper, to expand our army. Then, we're going to assault a fortress controlled by one of Sauron's overlords.
I like the way he's able to teleport around. Maybe I should just play Shadow of Mordor. I just wish it wasn't Lord of the Rings. I'm sorry, it's just not my thing.
Oi! Reckon you're going to skewer me. That little sword's good for a tickle, maybe. But you're gonna need more than that to take me down.
I thought he wanted to recruit him.
Nice one, Ranger.
Wasn't that his whole point? Because he wanted to recruit him?
This never happened to me before.
The fuck?
You serve the bright Lord now.
Is he a telepath? Is that what happens in this game?
Bright Lord, Dark Lord. Same thing, really. End result's me ripping spines out, which I like to do anyway, so either way's a win.
A fine addition to our army.
Name's Bruce. From here on out, I will be your shadow. No one gets to you without my say-so.
Don't worry about my enemies. They will all follow eventually.
You want to plant your flag in Mordor, you'll need to do it deep. There's a fortress nearby. They say it's ruled by a two-headed troll.
Two-headed troll.
Mountain. Deadly smart. Which, well, I guess he'd have to be given the 2 heads. You take
I didn't know there was humor in this game.
To Sauron and get yourself some nice new digs as part of the bargain.
I'm not going to do this alone. Gather your troops.
Will do. Oh, just make sure you let me pop his heads off, won't ya?
Was the first game... Did it have
We already have a few
comedy in it?
followers in our army, and recruiting Bruce means we're ready to assault the fortress and overthrow the Overlord. We're enormously expanding the open world of Mordor to new regions like Saragost and Cirith Ungol. Mordor's a massive, living, breathing
really gotta
world
pee again,
filled with
real
orc
bad.
society, tribes, and wildlife, as well as stories and secrets.
Talking this much starts to hurt my throat, so I've been drinking a lot of water and shit.
Any other orc would have died, but I survived. More than that, I thrived. My brothers put me back together, stronger than ever. But they didn't make me into what I am. You did. You created the machine. No!
So we've just been ambushed by the machine. He's tracked us across
Oh,
Mordor
shit. He
seeking
hooked you.
vengeance. He's one of the 7 new orc tribes we've added.
Machine will grind you to paste.
See, this is why the biggest reason, besides Lord of the Rings, and why I've always been slightly turned off by this game. I'm kind of sick of Batman combat. I was never good at it, and that's, you know, mostly my fault, but... Is that another guy you just can fucking take over? That seems wrong.
Instead of killing the machine, we'll dominate him, so we can take advantage of his abilities during the fortress assault.
You take out the Overlord.
But before we charge headfirst into battle, we should plan our attack and select our followers.
It's an Xbox Play Anywhere title, so you get it on PC also if you buy it on Xbox. And it means cross-save. I thought he said, to see if they said two-headed. He's got like a skull on him.
My black speech is a little rusty. Actually, I don't know a single word. Language is a pain in the ass. But to hazard a guess, he said you're all gonna die horribly. Yeah, my kind of black.
Well, I will handle the Overlord. You focus on the defenders.
Define focus.
Sean says Shadow Mordor has a lot of jokes. I did not know that. I wonder if they're going to close with Anthem or if they'll want to close with a surprise.
There are unlimited ways to forge your story and conquer Mordor in Shadow of War. And
That looked cool. There's just a couple things about it, like the Batman combat and the fact that it is
exclusive. World
this is exclusive.
premiere.
The fact that it is Lord of the Rings, it just made me never really want to try it. But man, that Nemesis system seems so cool. I think this is Halo. I know they said Halo 6 won't actually be here. Oh no, it's definitely not Halo. No, this is Ori! I think. Looks like Ori. Cool. That's a pretty looking frog. Yeah, this was rumored. Seems like it's true. At least I'm pretty sure that's what this is. We haven't actually seen the character yet, but... There you go, Torsten. Said if you got questions about the mix pot, there it is. I'll have to look at that myself later. Fucking A, man. Oh yeah, yeah. That's definitely Ori. Oh, I still have to beat that first game. This is an underrated exclusive. When people talk about Xbox One exclusives, they never mention Ori, and they should. It's real cool. And the Will of the Wisps. Yeah, that's the title that was leaked too. So yeah. Awesome! Awesome, awesome.
Ori affirms my belief in the beauty, artistry, and heart within the art of gaming. We believe that
What a great
games,
show.
like
What time
books,
is it?
movies, and music,
5:30.
should be
This is normally the time
celebrated
they'd be
and enjoyed
ending.
by countless
But they said they're going to go a little longer, so I bet
We're
there's maybe
passionate about preserving and celebrating
there's
the
one
games
more big
you
game.
own.
Is there anything I haven't shown yet that we know? Oh, Anthem, of course.
And the genres you love to play. That's why 2 years ago we launched the Xbox Backward Compatibility
I gotta pee so
program
bad.
to bring Xbox 360 games to your Xbox One. And we've seen tremendous growth in the program. Today, our library of games stands at 385 titles, and over half of Xbox One gamers have played a backward.
Yeah, all right. So there was that report a couple weeks
I've
ago.
heard your feedback, and you
Wait,
want more.
original Xbox? Original
Today,
Xbox?
I'm pleased to announce an exciting expansion to the program.
Original Xbox? Yes! Yes! Crimson Skies. Telling me I can play Crimson Skies. I will eat your dick if I can play Crimson Skies. Yes! This is cool. There's not even many of them I'll end up playing. I'll play Jade Empire again for sure.
Hard to bring us some of your favorite original Xbox game to today's Xbox.
See, I kind of
One
thought that the
library.
Phantom Dust thing might be like a
Including
test for
A
this.
fan favorite that I'm asked about often by the community.
Yes! Yes!
And it looks great.
Hell yes!
And like the Xbox 360 games, OG games will look better and play better across the Xbox One
Fuck
family.
yes!
We'll have more to share about this program when it launches later this year.
This is a killer conference. This is a killer conference. I'm paying $500 for
Proud of the library of
fucking
games
Xbox
available
One
today
X.
on
I'm
Xbox
doing
One.
it.
All of them will benefit from the performance and power when you play them on Xbox One X. But we won't stop there. I'm excited to announce that if you own Gears of War 4,
I do.
Forza
I do.
Horizon 3,
Sorta.
Killer Instinct,
I do.
Halo Wars 2,
No.
or Minecraft, we'll be providing 4K updates to these titles for free.
All right.
And we already have
Not Halo
over
5.
30 titles from our third-party partners that are planning to provide free updates as part of our Xbox One X Enhanced program.
They got Hitman on there, and the
Titles
studio is
like Final Fantasy 15,
in limbo.
Resident Evil 7, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon
Boy, that game was
Wildlands,
disappointing.
and Rocket League, just to name a few. This means you probably already have a
Crimson
large library of
goddamn
titles
skies.
that you own today that will automatically get better on Xbox One X. Today, we showcase some of the world's greatest creators. With a
So there was
lineup
that
of different
report
types of games
about
for every
backwards
type of
compatibility and how
gamer.
nobody uses it supposedly
largest
last week,
and
but
most
just
diverse
today
lineup
actually they
of new
corrected a
games
lot of it, and
that
it
have
seems
ever
like
appeared on our
more
stage.
like they're
From
even
every
saying
corner of
those
the
people
globe,
are even saying
from
we got
developers
some of it
large and
wrong,
small.
and maybe more people use it than we
42
thought.
games, including
They've got a
22
whole
with
thing that
console
like get into the real
exclusivity
specifics
on
about how
Xbox
that works,
One.
but I don't know. I've been using backwards compatibility. I used it to play the entire Gears of
And
War
you're
series because
also
I
going to be
did
able
not
to
play Gears of War
all of the biggest cross-platform blockbusters
Until,
on Xbox One.
like the
And
month
every
before
game
Gears
will
4
play
came out.
great across the Xbox One family.
And I've used it. I
and
played
on
Monday Night
Xbox
Combat
One
last
X
week.
Runs every single game you've seen even better.
They're
So if
killing
you
it,
haven't
man.
joined the Xbox One family, now's
killing
the
it.
time. This week, you'll find Xbox One S available in the U.S. for $249. And on November 7th, we'll begin worldwide rollout of Xbox One X, the world's most powerful console, at $499.
500.
Be the first to experience unrivaled power and performance on the Xbox One. We close today's show by looking to the future.
Anthem.
With a really great partner. They've been with
See,
us from the
I'm not
earliest
sure you
days of
want to
Project Scorpio. And they're building
close
an
your
incredible
show
game
with a
that
multi-platform.
takes
You might
advantage
want
of
to
the
close your
power
show with
and
a
performance of the Xbox One family and the
with
new
an exclusive.
Xbox One
But
X.
hey,
Please welcome
I can't wait to see
Patrick
this game.
Sutherland,
So whatever.
Executive Vice President, EA Worldwide Studios.
I guess it's possible it's an exclusive, but I'd be very shocked.
New IP. It's the lifeblood.
All right, you're giving the exact same speech you gave yesterday.
It's also risky. At EA, we have teams dreaming up a lot of projects, and only the greatest will make it their way to you. And that's okay. It's all a part of the creative process. And it's worth it, because when you find something special, there's no better feeling as a developer than introducing players to a brand new world. And as a player, there's no better feeling than
I'm dying to
losing
see
yourself
this. Shut up.
in a completely
We
new
know what
experience.
the deal is.
Our developers
Just
at
say it's
BioWare
like
have
Destiny,
been
but here's
creating
how it
something
plays, and then show
truly
me how it
special.
plays.
A huge open world that is lush, savage, mysterious, and ever-changing. Filled with interesting characters and new types of gameplay you'll enjoy with your friends for years to come. This is what's possible when we take an extraordinary vision and combine it with the latest technologies and hardware. Amazing concepts become possible. Great ideas become reality. So here we are, and we are so excited to share this with all of you. On behalf of the team at BioWare, let's see what this game looks like running on an Xbox One X. Here's John Warner from BioWare to show you Anthem.
You brought out an EA guy to introduce a BioWare guy? We could have skipped him. It was captured in-game running in real time.
Hi, I'm John Warner, game director for Anthem. Here is the world premiere of Anthem's gameplay.
Oh, so there are faces. And they look pretty good. What? Oh, I am into this.
Freelancer. Fraxling. Listen. There's trouble. Big trouble. What did you do? I made a mistake. I hired some people. They weren't freelancers. I know. They said they could handle it, and the price was right. I thought maybe... Unbelievable. You're right. It was stupid. I'm sorry. But they're still out there. Somewhere. If you could just bring them back. Anything you need.
So it is a first-person game.
In the world of Anthem, you and your friends are freelancers. The heroes who
See, what I
leave the
found
safety
interesting-
of the walls of Fort Tarsus to explore the unknown and protect humanity.
Ally of the week.
Let's join two players as they head out on an expedition.
They had an image on their Twitter.
Just grabbing some
It was
supplies.
like a wallpaper
What are you gonna use today?
of everybody in these.
I'm gonna use my Ranger. Try out
All right, so
some
they're
new
talking about
upgrades.
classes. Everybody in these suits, but I didn't see any guns. Nobody was holding the gun. Now, it might be in the suit like Iron Man. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Or, like, it might be some other kind of gameplay. I don't know. Oh, wait, there's guns now. Well, never mind. Forget what I just said. She's got a gun on her
Every
hip.
player will own an array of exosuits we call Javelins. These suits give players superhuman capabilities and are heavily customizable so they look and play how you want.
Bam. Looking good. Nice. You've got a mortar equipped.
Yeah, I got it on the weekend. You lead the way. I'll follow.
Alright, so that... Oh, that looks cool. That looks like fun. But that was obviously hinting toward the gear. She said, hey, you got a mortar equipped. I got it over the weekend. Wow, that's pretty.
This is a vast open world you explore with your friends. Each Javelin exosuit has its own unique playstyle. The Ranger is balanced and all-purpose, while the Colossus is a tanking powerhouse.
Alright, so it's third person, it seems. It was first person in the village, but now it's not 100% like Destiny.
The world of Anthem is hostile, and threats can come from any direction. It's a dynamic world where the unexpected is around every corner.
Yeah, he seems like a problem for another day.
We're getting some fire from up ahead.
I'll go low. You flank.
Oh, you can go underwater? This is awesome.
Hang in there. Almost there.
Step your game up, Destiny. It's got the Nova from Mass Effect.
Have you been in there yet?
I haven't. Oh, we should do that later with
It's got the 3 abilities on the bottom. This is actually a lot like Mass Effect gameplay-wise. Third-person shooter. It's got the 3 abilities there, and especially Andromeda had the rocket pack, so this is a full-on jetpack.
I think we got some action ahead.
Anyone, we're under attack. Anyone in the area, we're under attack.
I think that's part of Prax's mission.
You can equip your Javelin exosuit with gear that brings devastating power
Like
to
what?
combat.
Let's see it. Did he just take that down, or how did that...
Oh, there are a lot of scars.
Scars, she called them?
Oh, the scars have a heavy.
I have time to use that mortar.
That's the enemy?
Give me some covering fire. There's a bunch more coming in.
Okay, I'll get this round.
This looks absolutely incredible.
Oh, come on. Be something good. Oh, yes! Jerry's wrap.
Oh, nice.
Large-scale world events like Shaper
There's no
Storm
doubt it's inspired by
dynamic
Destiny, but that's not a
and pull you
bad
off the
thing.
beaten
I'm
path
okay with that.
the promise of new stories to discover.
Oh, Shipper Storm incoming. Okay, actually, let's get some more people. Hold on a sec.
They're adding to their party.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, what's happening?
One guy dropped in and one guy teleported in. I wonder if that means anything. It's a 4-player co-op. Alright, so that guy has like teleportation abilities, definitely. But I mean, they're different classes. They've made that clear. I don't know how many.
The storm is getting crazy.
Wow, look at that.
So what are we supposed to do? Fly into it?
All right, let's do this.
See you on the other side.
So everybody who's been doubting BioWare because of Andromeda and
Story is
shit,
out there.
eat it. That was awesome. 2018. I heard a rumor that it's spring, that it's early 2018, but who knows? I'd like to know if it's extra content. Oh, looks like no. I was gonna say if there's extra content for Xbox or what, but they didn't say anything like that.
I'm coming for you.
What a fucking awesome conference. That was fantastic. Now I know I tend to play my Xbox a lot more than my PlayStation, so maybe I'm a little biased, but in my opinion, I think I like that better than Sony's conference last year, the one that everybody flipped out about. That definitely had more games that appealed to me. Wow. That was awesome. That was awesome. Alright, so Sea of Thieves is larding. They're launching their more gameplay. I'd like to see that, so I might stick around. I do need to pee. Join us now. So do I need to... Can I just stay on this channel, or do I need to... switch channels? Well, I'm just confused because it says co-stream. Yeah, we're gonna stick around for a little bit longer, and I think I need to move channels to that Sea of Thieves, because I would like to see some more Sea of Thieves gameplay. Where do I see that? I don't know. Bye, Sean. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna try to find some Sea of Thieves. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll try to find some Sea of Thieves together. Alright, let's try to find the Sea of Thieves stream. So, everybody who said BioWare's on the decline, bah! Here we go. Oh, they're showing off their fucking gimmick here of having 4 streams at once. I just want the Sea of Thieves one. Just give me that. How do I turn off chat? Oh yeah, I gotta get a controller. Oh, here, I got one in front of me here. Yeah, turn off that shit. Hey Lisa, I had some tea earlier out of my cup here. I thought you'd like to see that. So where is the stream? Man, Anthem looked cool. Anthem looked so fucking cool. Everything looked cool. What a great show. What a killer show. Well, where the hell is it? Oh, everybody's saying on the chat that nobody's able to watch it. It's not just me. Well, okay, if they're not gonna... If this isn't gonna work, we're not gonna wait around here. Alright, well then I guess we can end the stream because this isn't loading up. It's a bummer. Well, alright, that was killer. That was fantastic. That's exactly what they needed to do. Man, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Xbox One X because that was wonderful. Wow. We got dates for Crackdown. That's launching the same day as the console. We got a date for Cuphead finally. Not as soon as it should be. Tacoma got a date. Oh, man, State of Decay did not look great, but you know, they got till 2018 on that now, so that's good. What else was there? Unifying everybody on Minecraft. I'd like to know more about that, even though I don't even play it yet. Let me see. Let me check the chat. What are you guys talking about? What stuff am I forgetting? A lot of cool little indie stuff. Anything else I'm thinking of? Crackdown, State of Decay, Tacoma. Still no Below. That's still missing. Nothing from Halo. I'm shocked by that. Not a damn thing. So yeah, man, just fucking game after game after game. That was killer. Absolutely fantastic. They did exactly what they needed to do. Good for them. We'll be back here. Let me bring up that schedule. Bethesda's tonight. We'll be back here at 10:30 Central Time, which is, it's almost 6 o'clock. It's 4.5 hours from now. I gotta eat something, maybe nap some more if I can. And I'd like to watch the Sea of Thieves thing if it actually happens. But anyway, so we'll see you back here in 4.5 hours for Bethesda. That'll be significantly worse. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Bethesda, especially after their review policy. But anyway, we'll talk about that tonight. And then Devolver Digital is supposed to be immediately after them, but we'll see if we're able to do that. Oh, I'm so tired. Or if Bethesda runs into them, and we'll do what we can. Play it by ear. It's going to be good times. Thanks for joining. Tell your friends about our show tonight. The Bethesda show, not our show. The Bethesda show, which we will be streaming here. Alright, bye.